Most school chiefs don't like controversy. And my whole thinking from the day I took this job is, I'm not a career superintendent. I wasn't looking to move from New York to this one, to go to that one, to that one. But if you don't disrupt and you change very little is going to change. You know, there's this kind of hoping and wishing thing, and everybody can get along together rather than upset people. And I upset a lot of people, and I made some mistakes. But I knew if we weren't ready, for example, to bring in charter schools, that was necessarily going to mean we were depriving kids of lots of new opportunities. By the same token, I knew that the unions and the bureaucrats, a lot of the people in the system were saying, why would you bring in charter schools? So that's necessarily controversial. Shutting down schools. Just a study a couple of weeks ago came out on how successful that was. But at the time, it was pretty brutal. So most people who want to be careerists in this game, in the superintendency game, are unlikely to be sufficiently, in my view, aggressive to really make the fundamental kind of change. And I always say to people, if you change very little will change. And that's the key to what I think we did in New York, certainly followed by what Michelle did and others did, John White's not doing, Kevin Huffman did, other people. But the people who stand out in my mind are the people who made the big changes, many of which worked really well, some didn't. But when you make big changes, not everything works well. You keep the status quo, the one thing I know you can expect is the same lousy results that kids saw for years in New York, Chicago, Boston, and so forth.